I am not good looking. What will she say? Oh, they will laugh at me. I might make a fool of myself. And then he has not got up and gone and spoken to her. Because negative self-talk, I am not good enough. That is the negative self-talk. For example, there is a project going to come in your company. Hello? Okay, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So suppose there's a project coming up in your company and your boss wants you to do it, right? And it can really elevate you if you take it up. But then you tell yourself, if I muff this up, I will lose my job. This is too serious. I should not do this. Let someone else do it. I think I will spoil it. This is too big for me. So I get negative self-talk, limiting yourself. Then the other two habits, I call them the twins, perfectionism, procrastination. Perfectionism, we know. Everything should be flawless. Everything should be perfect. I should not make any mistake. When people see it, they should not say anything negative about my products. Everything should be wonderful. I should get only good reviews. That is perfectionism. Procrastination is when I have to do something. Yeah, there is deadline. Can do it later. Why I should do now? I'll do it later. And I get distracted into something else. Then by the time deadline has come, I have very less time to do it. So I do a rush job. I struggle and put things together and submit. And again, the end product won't be good. So I tell myself, oh, you are not good at this. See, the project you submitted is not good. So it reinforces your self-talk. So you have sabotaged yourself. You have procrastinated until you don't have enough time, then given a less than good enough product. And again, you have reinforced your negative self-talk. Then the fourth important reason, the habit that we have is comfort zone. As a human being, all of us know we crave comfort. If we are comfortable, we are happy being like this. If we are not comfortable, we make ourselves comfortable and remain like that. For example, if you're an assistant manager in a company, I'm happy being an assistant manager, work 9 to 5, go home, take leave when I want. I don't have to do too many long meetings, don't have to travel abroad, don't have to do too much hard work, or find new projects, find new clients, no need. I just do the normal 9 to 5 basic minimum. 15 years, I will remain assistant manager. I'm comfortable. This is my comfort zone. Don't make me upgrade myself and learn new things and network. I can't do all that's very tough. But if I had let go of my comfort zone, I can become the next CEO of the company. I have to just come out of my comfort zone. You see it with students. I'm making 60%. That's enough for me. I'm not failing my exam, but I'm not being a topper. 60 is enough. Parents won't shout, teacher won't shout. I'm comfortable. But if I come out of my comfort zone, I might become the topper in the school. I might become topper in the state. I might become topper in the country. So I must come out of that comfort zone. And a very relevant habit that happens nowadays, feeding distraction. We all have cell phones. We all have the internet. Very easy. When instead of following my goals, I go scrolling through social media. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm posting selfies. So I'm feeding distraction. I watch a movie. I'm supposed to go jogging. I end up sitting and watching a movie. Then I tell myself, it's too dark. I don't want to go jogging. We'll go tomorrow. And then what happens? I keep postponing it. So procrastinating the jogging. And then what happens? I have not reduced my weight. So what do I tell myself? You are fat. You are ugly. You will never lose weight. Why? Because I was feeding the distractions. I was not focusing on my goals. So now we will move on to the root causes. Why am I indulging in these habits? Why am I self-sabotaging? There should be some kind of a root cause, right? Because nobody sets a goal and says, I will fail at this goal. Nobody sets a goal and says, I really wish I don't achieve this goal. We don't do that. When we set a goal, we tell ourselves, I will do everything in my power. I must complete this course. I must get that job. I must get that promotion, or I must get married, or I must get new friends in this new school. We have our own personal goals, professional goals. I must lose weight. I must become strong. I must become fit. Whatever your goals are. But when we have the goal, we tell ourselves we should do it. That's why we set the goals. But somewhere down the line, we are self-sabotaging ourselves and we are not able to achieve the goals. So what could be the root cause of it? See, the thing with self-sabotage is it's not something you do consciously. Nobody purposely says, I'm not going to achieve my goals. It's something that happens very subtly inside yourself. Without your knowledge, most of the people who are self-sabotaging have no knowledge that they are self-sabotaging. That is why self-sabotage is so prevalent, because we are not consciously self-sabotaging. It just happens and we let it happen. So through this program, I want you to become aware of where you are self-sabotaging, and I want you to put an end to it so that you can achieve your goals. So the first root cause would be mental block. This mental block could be in various forms. The comfort zone, that is a mental block. The thinking bad of yourself, that is a mental block. Not wanting to put the effort, that is a mental block. Then overthinking. Overthinking is, for example, let's take this housewife. She wants to buy a bigger fridge. They have a fridge at home. It's not enough. She wants a bigger fridge. But she has to ask her husband, who is the sole breadwinner of the family. So she thinks, now I must go and ask him. He will shout at me. He will say, you're spending too much. He will say, I'm the only one earning. You're not making money, asking me to buy bigger things for the house. Whatever you want, you keep on telling me to buy. Now you will not get anything. I will not buy anything for you. Now, from just getting one bigger fridge, she has gone to him not buying anything for her. This is overthinking. The simple way to solve the problem is go tell him, we want a bigger fridge. This fridge is not helping us. We want a bigger fridge. Either he is going to say yes or he is going to say no. Instead, she has gone all the way to, he will not buy anything for me. This happens especially with employees in companies when they want the next promotion or when they want to discuss salary negotiations with their boss. If they want to ask for a raise, they will think twice. Instead of going to their boss and saying, this is my performance, I have done so much, I have achieved so much, can we talk again about my package? But no, they will say, oh, if I go tell the boss I want more money, he will say, now so many people are losing their jobs, thank God you have a job. He will put a black mark on me. Next appraisal, he will not give me good rating. Overthinking. Boss has not done any of this. First, you must go and approach him, right? Or you must go and approach her. You must ask your boss, can I get a better package? Can you give me an increment? So don't indulge in overthinking. Follow your goal. What was your goal? To increase your pay package. How can you achieve it? By speaking to your manager. Go ahead. Then unhealthy coping for stress. As we know, stress is inherent part of life. There is good stress, which is eustress, that encourages you to achieve goals. And there is bad stress, which is distress. Now, when we have too much of stress and we are overwhelmed by it, we will not be able to cope. And we sometimes move into this unhealthy coping mechanism. It could be alcohol, it could be smoking, it could be drug abuse, it could be overuse of social media, it could be anything. So unhealthy coping is what happens when you're doing into any unhealthy behavior. You will stray from your original goal. Sorry? Okay. All right. And next, another root cause is a feeling of self-worth. As I told you, I am not good enough. Other people are better than me. I am not beautiful, or I am not healthy, or I am not fit enough, or I am not thin enough, or I am not clever enough. Now, all these are related to how you see yourself, what you think. When you have low self-esteem, when you judge yourself harshly, you are not able to open up yourself to new opportunities. So having a low feeling of self-worth, that is a root cause for self-sabotage. So Walt Disney famously said, the way to get started is quit talking and begin doing. So let's begin doing. What would be our ways to stop the self-sabotage? Number one, be aware of your thoughts, words, and actions. So whenever we think something, it affects the way we speak and our behavior, what we do. So what you think affects what you say and what you do. So when you are thinking, have more positivity in your thoughts, and then create a positive relationship with yourself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Many people are very harsh with themselves. They cannot, manage if they make any mistakes, especially if they make mistakes in public. So if you are having a presentation and once or twice you have stammered, or you have not shared the screen properly, or something has gone wrong, We cannot forgive ourselves for that. Next time somebody says there's an opportunity for presentation, we say, no, last time I made a big fool of myself. Many models, runway models, fashion in the fashion arena, so many world famous models have fallen down on the runway, literally while they're doing their ramp walk, either because of the garment or because of the heel, they have fallen down on their face, but they would get up and walk and finish that ramp walk. So you have to create a positive relationship with yourself. It is okay to make mistakes. Who hasn't made a mistake? Everybody makes mistakes. Go ahead, make the mistakes, but next time learn from your mistakes. So create a positive relationship with yourself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Be kind to yourself. Have some self-compassion. Tell yourself, pat yourself on the back. It is okay. I made a mistake this time. Never mind. I am learning. I'm learning from this mistake and I will do better next time. So create that positive relationship with yourself and set goals and make plans. So to be organized, we have to have proper goals. Please do not keep goals that are very unrealistic and that are unachievable, because then you're self-sabotaging again. Make your goals very clear. Make your goals in such a way that they are measurable. So the goals should be SMART. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for timely or time bound. So have realistic and time bound goals so that when you achieve it, you know you have achieved it, and that will spur you on to achieve more things. And make small meaningful changes. First itself, we are not going to change the world. First itself, no world peace and global harmony. First, you be nice to people in your family. First, you be nice with your neighbor. Then we will go global peace. Now, people who say, I want my entire house to be clean. Entire house cleaning, don't try in one day. When you get up, first fold your bed sheet. First, make your bed. So start with a small, meaningful change. People who say, I want to sleep for 8 hours at night, I get only 5 hours sleep. First, at 10 o'clock, throw the mobile out of the room. Sleep early, go to bed early. It will be tough. Initially, it will be tough. So make small changes and be persistent. Follow up. Never give up. 2 days, I slept at 12, which means, oh, this sleeping early is not coming for me. No, don't give up. It's okay to make mistakes. 2 days I missed it. Never mind. I will continue. 2 days I didn't go for jogging. Oh, I will remain fat forever. No. 2 days didn't go for jogging. Never mind. Third day, try again. Stick to your routine. Keep up your plans. Follow it. And finally, the power of affirmations. Just as we have negative thoughts, we can also program our mind to have positive thoughts. So an affirmation is a positive statement that you tell yourself. So you should tell yourself that I am worthy, I'm capable, I can do this. So when you tell yourself that, you are instilling more confidence in yourself. When you tell yourself, I am worthy, you are opening yourself to your success. When you tell yourself, I'm capable, you are believing in yourself. You're creating that positive relationship with yourself. So I would really encourage all of you all, let's become more aware of the habits that are making us self-sabotage, and let's consciously change them, and let's use the affirmations to create a positive relationship with ourselves. And hopefully we all end up like this, the mountaineer who has conquered the peak, and that we get that glorious view because we have achieved our goals. And I thank you all for being such a great audience. You interacted so well with me, and really I really thank Shivakumar sir so much. This has been a great opportunity for me, and the topic is very close to my heart. So thank you all so much. This is my contact, that's my email and Instagram. So do keep in touch. If you need any training or any other requirement, please let me know. Thank you all so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Bernard.
you. Thank you.
Amazing session, Bernadette.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very much brilliant.
Ma'am, it's very extraordinary, excellent, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for your kind words. So many nice comments. Thank you everyone for your feedback. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, literally, this was so amazing.
Thank you.
Slide, Bernadette.
Yes, sir. I can send it to you.
Next faculty. So team, thank you very much for everyone, and we will share the presentation. I will share it with all of you. Okay.
It's a wonderful lecture.
Thank you, sir.
So we will go to the next person. Bernadette, can you your presentation? Can you stop it? Okay. So hope the next faculty is ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Lakshmi Rao. Bernadine ma'am, you have to remove the Bernadine ma'am. How to stop self-sabotaging? How to stop the sharing? Yeah, Lakshmi Rao.
We all learn from our mistakes, right? Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
Thank you, thank you.
So I am very happy about Bernadine, and it was a very wonderful talk. Self-sabotaging actually, it's a disease actually. I had to join. I had to join for job when I was studying in ninth standard. Due to various aspects, I was not able to continue my studies. So I joined in a school as a pew. So it was in defense. It was in defense, and I had to serve food or tea where I was studying. Actually, I was studying in the school. In the same school, I joined as a pew, and it was one of the what do you call? I suffered. My self-esteem suffered a lot. At that time only, actually, when I was growing, when I was 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, everything I did through correspondence. Then I joined the TA group, the transactional analysis group, wherein I was able to, the people empowered me to come out of that. And whatever she said, the aspects which will definitely contribute to self-sabotaging, I have faced it in my life. And whatever she said, how to come out of it. That also because of the great masters. So when she was talking, I was remembering my master, Mr. Viswanathan. He is my mentor. I thank Mr. Viswanathan, and I request all of you. You may be having some mentor in your life, okay, whom you may be thanking, isn't it? Why can't you put it in the chat box today? Why can't you remember your mentor? Okay, your mentor is what you today, isn't it? So you might have contributed something to your life. So you can thank him on the chat box. And now I welcome Lakshmi Rao. Before I talk about Lakshmi Rao, I'm very, very happy to share with all of you that already MOCAT, we have got approval. We got all our online training programs were approved by CTAA. CTAA, it is an international organization which approves the quality trainings. And we have our own ISO, and our company has also been registered with the Ministry of Rural Development under DDG GKY. Now one more feather on our cap, and we have got the affiliation with the World Federation for Mental Health. So I am very happy to share this piece of information with all of you. And I have one more happy news to share with all of you. That is Lakshmi Rao. Lakshmi Rao is she is a trainer. She is her English. In my life, I would like to talk like her at least some point of time in my life. Such a beautiful English, such a wonderful English. And she is a IELTS trainer, and she is whatnot. And she is also like our Bernadine, and I welcome Lakshmi Rao. Yes, ma'am. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this wonderful intro. So, team, I'm here to tell you a small secret. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How do I know you're ready for it? Secret is something everybody is interested in, aren't you? Oh, yes, Balaji sir. Thank you for the thumbs up. Now I know you're interested. Sunil Garu, I know you're interested. The smile tells it all.
What is the secret of your all smiling face?
So you can be. And that's your rapport building strategies. Thank you. Yeah, lovely faces coming up on screen. Thank you so much. Yes, now I know you all are all interested in this little secret. But to begin with, let me tell you something. I know something, and I also know that you know that. Something that I am going to now tell you something about. So I know that you know what I already know that you know. And if you know it, you better show me a thumbs up. And if you don't know it, just let me know what you don't know.
I go out from the screen.
You all know what I'm going to tell you about? No? You don't know or you know? Well, my secret is something that all of you all know. And it's the secret about building rapport, right? How many of you all think that you're not good at building rapport? How many of you all feel I do? And how many of you are feeling, no, I need to learn something more?
I think everyone at any point of time, nobody can say that we are completely top of it. Even now, I need to learn something from you today. Now I'm learning, actually, when you're talking, I'm learning how to create rapport by asking some beautiful questions.
So it's something that we've all done it all the time. Don't you agree with it? Don't you agree that we have always built a rapport? Think back to the person with whom you have an amazing relationship. And what is that beautiful relationship that you have? How did it begin? Did it begin with a rapport? Did it or no? It did? So we all know how to build a rapport, but we just need to revise it sometime or the other. So let's do this revision with me. Are you all game with me? Thank you. So this is my secret to building rapport. Every moment, every time, every significant friend that we have made is through rapport building. Every time we lose, the most beautiful thing about rapport is you can begin again. So there is no one formula that I know is going to work perfectly for you and for me. But every trial and error we make will definitely build a rapport today. So rapport is actually about two hands meeting one another, two people meeting and building. It's two teams, two people, three people, four people. Just does not end. It's about connecting the dots, connecting the puzzles. What is it then? What is rapport according to you all? And why is it important? And why do we think that we only need to build rapport with our clients? Client is just one relationship. We build rapport every time. So if we could come down to the level and not think of a client and we being professional counselors, but actually meeting a friend, meeting somebody we are familiar with, then rapport is not difficult. So the first rule of building a rapport is knowing the other person. So getting yourself familiar with the other person is the most important thing about rapport. And no matter how different they are from our background, if it is a male or a female or a transgender, if it is a poor or a rich, or an academically acclaimed and a boss, there is always something familiar with us. And that we have to identify, and then we begin a rapport. It's that first thing that we connect with other person. And that is the stepping stone to building what we want to do later on with that relationship. It is a collaboration. Remember, it's about working together. It's not about you working for him or they working for us. So if I'm going to see rapport and coach, what do you think I need to have as a coach to build a good rapport? Anybody? Any guesses? Any answers? You all know. Come on. If you are a coach, what would you be looking out to build friendship with a coach? What are the things that you'll be looking at? Any answers? I'm waiting. I have all the time. You don't. Any answers? Emotional connect, knowledge, yes, direct eye contact, being authentic. Beautiful. See, didn't I tell you all? Listening skills, you all know it all. I'm just here to revise it. Correct. Frequency, beautiful. Trust. Exactly. Thank you so much. Empathy. There is so much. We have to be so much to be a coach. Then would it be easy for us? Yes, it is easy because we just have to be us. We have to be genuine. We have to be empathetic. Tell me who isn't empathetic in this world? Can anybody pick up their hands and say, no, I can't, I don't care about anybody? If you are in this profession, you're an ace empath. So all of us are empathetic. We're all genuine in our work. But we're non-judgmental about others, but often judgmental about ourselves. So maybe we should stop there and stop judging our limitations and work with our limitations. We have to be respectful. We can't be argumentative. Like we can't tell them, oh, this is not good, that is not good. So then we're not being genuine or we're being judgmental about them. So if you're not being argumentative, we work with them to help them become better. We definitely have those qualities to become a coach. So like this joke is, if we can take their glasses, put it on ourselves and look at things from their point of view, we are definitely on the road to be good coaches. Don't you agree with us? There are other qualities also that would really help us to be good coaches. So we need to be warm, welcoming. We need to be flexible. We need to have a very good interpersonal relationship that I have been having with you all right now. We have to be easy to talk to. So if I am on a high hold, or if your coach is on a high hold and just talk down, then we wouldn't become good coaches or we wouldn't become good counselors, because when somebody is high, they don't listen to us. You only listen with an empathetic ears. You don't need to be suspicious and hostile with people whom you're not comfortable with. How many times have we come across people whom you're not comfortable with? Would you stop being a support to them? Would you? Remember, it's a relationship between you and others, and the only thing that's connecting us is our rapport. So if we have a quality that's always listening to others, understanding others, that I can guarantee you all are, because you'll have spent 1 hour being here trying to learn and trying to understand whatever gibberish I'm talking, shows that you have amazing qualities of being a good coach. So if all of us have qualities of good coach, then what else makes rapport building difficult? Any answers? When do we still find it? We all have the qualities, but we still find it difficult to build rapport. Why? When? Where? If you could answer, then maybe we could search for the answer. Some secrets would still come out. Any answers? Where else do we find it difficult to build rapport? So an ideal coach or an ideal rapport building only happens. Can anybody say this? Can we say this together? It only happens when? When does it happen? Yes, prejudice could come in, communication could come in, yes. But even if you do have prejudice and if you do have judgments, you don't have to show it to your clients. And you don't do it when you develop a connect with them. And how do you develop this connect? This connect that I'm talking about can only be developed when you follow these 5 to 6 rules. When you're genuine, you allow your clients to lead. You don't have to lead with the cushion. You let them come in. You find a familiar ground or a common ground. You may not understand, or you need not be in their shoe to empathize with them. If you are in their shoe, you might not understand it, but you can understand that they're feeling difficult. There's a lot of difference between sympathy and empathy. Anybody knows the difference? What's the difference between sympathy and empathy?
Sympathy is showing our grief, or empathy is what we put ourselves in their shoes, man.
Empathy, common ground, find common ground.
Yes. Empathy is when you find a common ground, you understand their problem, but you don't need to be in their problem. Sympathy is when you feel, ayo, pavam. That is sympathy. So you don't let them come out of it. Empathy is empowering. Sympathy is depriving. And when you learn, if you don't understand certain things, it's okay to ask questions without being judgment. How does those questions come up? What kind of questions are we asking? When we think about asking questions, how would you build questions across building rapport? So from the question, why are you here, to how can I help you? Are they both questions?
No.
No? Then what is a question? What would be the right rapport building question?
I am there for you.
How do you feel? Yes. Anything else? Their perspective of the situation. How would you build up a perspective of a situation? Very good. Thank you. Lovely answers. How can I help
What
you?
can I do for you?
What can I do?
What can
for
I
you?
do for you?
Yeah. So it's beautiful. What can I do for you? How can I help you? And when they answer, are you going to listen to them? Or you're just going to ask for, are you going to go to the next question that you have to ask? Often one of the most simplest thing we do is when somebody is answering, we do not respond back to that answer. We just ask question and then we move forward because we have an agenda in mind. But if you've asked question, wait back, listen to the answer. That's rapport building. That's as simple as that. And that's when you tell them, yes, I appreciate your answer and I am looking forward. If I've asked a question, I genuinely am asking a question to get an answer. And the best way I could do it is when I use their name. So yes, Amit Verma, Rajini, Benedin, Shiva sir, I can connect because I know your name. But if I don't have your name or I don't know who you are, my connect or your connect with me will be so much more low. I can guarantee you that after this class, because you know my name and because I've come out and spoken, I'll have a better rapport from a person who's not spoken and who's not come out. What is the difference? Maybe they'll be more educated, more prestigious. They'll be more guaranteed to be better than me. But the connect only happens when you know my name and it's been told by Shiva sir 10 times, isn't it? So when you know their name and you know the person's name, automatically you build a rapport. So you have a rapport with the cricketers. You have a rapport with Sachin Tendulkar. Maybe he doesn't have a rapport with us because he doesn't know our name, but we know him. We know Priyanka Chopra, we know Rahul Gandhi, we know Modi, but maybe he doesn't know us except for being an Indian. So that's the power of knowing your name. So make sure that you know, you keep telling your name. So that's the power of knowing your client's name too, if you have to build a rapport with them. Now, if I know what I have to be, I still need a baggage full of skills to develop, right? So right now, generally, when we talk about skills, we talk about, what do we talk about when we talk about skills? We talk about, listening to people, attending to people, giving them eye contact, talking to them, demonstrating them by saying, I know what you're trying to say. I understand how you're feeling. These are the things that genuinely, when put in, gives you a better rapport. Yes. But imagine yourself just repeating what the person has said. Suppose if you were this parrot yapping around, yap, 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 yap. What would that kind of a counseling session be called? What would that kind of a counseling session be across, where we're just talking and talking and talking and talking? Would that create a rapport when you just go around, you talk and you talk back? So suppose I say, I'm not feeling good. And then as a counselor, you go back and say, yeah, I understand you're not feeling good. And then you say, oh, I had a problem at home. And then you, as a counselor, you will say, oh, you had a problem at home? That's okay. So what are you really doing? You are just repeating what the person has told you. So what does that mean? That means you're giving back. You're not listening. You're not empathizing. What would prove that you are empathizing with your client or with the person who's talking to you? What would be that one thing that would show your client, yes, you understand me? You don't have to use so many words. What would it be? That's just one beautiful word that puts the whole rapport thing in a wrapped up presentation. And what is that one word? What is that one skill technique that we really need to understand? What could that be? I need that magic word. You understand? I can understand. But how do I show? Understand? What do you understand? You will never understand what I'm going through. How do I know that you have understood? How do I know you're listening? What would tell me that I am listening to you, I'm connected to you, I am understanding what? What would that really, yeah, you can understand. What can you understand? Yes. Thank you, Shamali Mitra. I'm looking out for that perfect word called paraphrasing. Yes, and all the words that you'll have used is a beginning of paraphrasing. Yes, and that is Azul responding. So paraphrasing is so important, and it's a technique that we cannot not do if you want to build rapport. Because that's the only technique that is going to tell your client, I understand. And if you have misunderstood, because you're human, it effectively makes sure that he can correct you. So paraphrasing is that one thing that we need to learn, relearn, be, and always try to work on. And that paraphrasing comes from the content, from the feeling, everything. When you're reflecting, summarizing, and that paraphrasing itself will also help you show that you are empathizing. Now, often we are told that, we have to actually understand our client, get down to the level of the client. Does that mean that we have to be away from who we are? An 60 to 70-year-old to understand a teenager cannot go down and start skiing. He's going to break his bones. It's not going to be good for his business, isn't it? Don't you agree? So it's not necessary that we have to really live the life of our clients to understand and empathize with them. We don't have to get down to those kind of levels, but mentally, we could always understand the story that is created and empathize with them. So coming back, can I have any volunteer who can actually tell me what rapport building is in a quickie? Can I have somebody who can unmute and talk to me about what rapport building actually is?
Excuse me, ma'am. Rapport building is developing relationship with the client or any person, student or a trainee by the coach or a counselor by showing, by being non-judgmental and by empathizing with the person and showing that what the person's problem is a genuine one and setting up conversation which makes the person comfortable.
Thank you, Shamni Garu. Thank you so much. So what are can you see the picture down here and just tell me what are the things that's going wrong in the poor rapport building? Anybody? Where are the things that we could actually what is going wrong in the poor rapport building picture here? Somebody would be kind enough?
Not listening,
Yes.
Irritation, anger.
being physically present but not mentally present.
Perfect. And how is it shown, Manohar?
He's talking over the phone, no eye contact.
Yeah.
Back is to the wife or to what the person is.
Yeah, that's the client who's grieving over the dog.
Yeah.
Yes. So those are the whenever we go through, there'll be a lot of times when we have to multitask, and it just becomes difficult to rapport build, and we have to take a call or talk. We need to excuse ourselves, and at times we have to give importance to the client who's here to share their loss or their grief, and you've agreed to be their helper. So in building rapport, a lot of times these are common mistakes that we could make, when we procrastinate, that is we think that we can get back to this person tomorrow, is when we lose that connect with that person and the chance to change. Indecision, when we don't know. Indecision or inconsistency in the manner with which we deal with the person, and when we don't intuitively look at ourselves and understand what we are feeling regarding the case, and when we are disorganized, that is when we don't know how to take down the notes, paraphrase, be there for the client, we definitely lose on the beautiful way to build rapport. So to summarize, there are 10 beautiful secrets to rapport building. First, you need to know your client. You have to have a very positive approach. A good listener is always a good winner. You cannot keep your clients waiting. You have to be empathetic. You cannot rush them. You need to ask questions. You cannot be mechanical. You have to be emotionally strong, and respect wins the day anytime, anyways. So this is a very short presentation, I hope.
Superb, Lakshmi. Thank you very much. Team, I am very, very sorry for making actually 20 minutes extra, but I hope it is useful to everyone. Okay, even though the time is, we are spending more time in bus stands, railway stations, isn't it? In airports, but here I think we have got the what you call the knowledge. The knowledge was overpowering, and we have learned so many aspects from Gausar and Bernardine and Lakshmi Rao. All the three speakers were really wonderful. Really, they have shown that they are international trainers. And I would just introduce a person, and rest of the session we are going to stop now. 3 people I will introduce now. What they are going to do it, kindly join tomorrow, and I am sharing the WhatsApp link after this. I want Devi Shri on the line, on the video. Devi Shri on the video, and Sumitra on the video, and Balaji on the video. All the 3. Sumitra on the video, Balaji on the video, and Devi Shri. So, team, 1 minute. This is Devi Shri. Devi Shri is on the screen, and Devi Shri, she is one of the best international trainer, a soft skill trainer, and she is going to talk about a wonderful topic. The topic she will say now. Tomorrow we are going to have, and Sumitra Krishnan, she is going to share 5 stories that can change your life. Absolutely change your life. 5 stories she is going to tell, but tomorrow we will maintain the time. In 1 hour we will completely finish it. And Balaji is going to share some of the beautiful aspects about life coaching. See, I am sharing the WhatsApp link now. Please join in the WhatsApp link, because we have extended the session for tomorrow. Tomorrow also I will be sharing the life coaching book, and day after tomorrow Tomorrow, Balaji will be discussing about life coaching, and whatever he discusses now, day after tomorrow, I will share with you people the nectar which you will never ever receive. That is the things which has helped me to grow as a life coach. Okay, those bundle of knowledges, the audio files and the books, I'll be sharing, which tomorrow Balaji will be giving you a brief. What is a life coach, and he will give a coaching session also tomorrow. Balaji is a life coach, and tomorrow he is going to conduct a life coaching session. Okay, and Devishri, she is going to talk about one of the wonderful aspects. So Devishri, what is that you are going to talk tomorrow?
My topic is counseling and the trends of today's counseling, and what can a person expect in counseling and what not to expect, and why a person need a counselor, how he differs from a normal person. So these are things I'm going to talk tomorrow.
And more than that, she is going to talk, if at all you want to be successful in counseling, what is that you have to do? Now there are
Yes.
more counseling, but demand is less. Demand is less. Most of the counselors, they don't have business.
Yes.
Tomorrow she is going to tell you people how that you can increase your business, how that you can get more clients. What are the things which you can do which will get clients for you? That is what Devishri is going to talk tomorrow. And Sumitra is going to talk about 5 stories which can change your life. And Balaji is going to talk about life coaching. The things which I am going to share day after tomorrow. Tomorrow it will be from 9 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 1 hour. Kindly join, and kindly join the WhatsApp group. Okay, and share about the tomorrow session to your friends. Okay, good things tell to people. Let people join. If you people are good in rapport building, okay, tomorrow we should have 500 people. Today we have listened to Lakshmi Rao, rapport building. If you people are good in rapport building, okay, share the link. Today night itself I will be sharing the link. Share the link with your friends. Share the link with your college friends. Don't think that okay, I should only get all these things. Why should I share with my friends? They will also grow. No, not like that. Share with your friends. If you are in some groups, please share it, because tomorrow you are going to get the things absolutely free of cost. Devi Shri, Sumitra and Balaji, they will change some aspects in you tomorrow. That is for sure. That is for sure. Because today you have seen how Lakshmi Rao and Bernadette and Gausar, how they have made the day. And tomorrow these people will make the day. And we will assure you that we will finish it in 1 hour. Thank you very much, team. Bye-bye. We will meet tomorrow. Join the team. Devishri, thank you very much. And thank you very much, Bernadette.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Lakshmi Rao.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you very much, Balaji and Sumitra, ma'am.